I'm highly, highly mad right now. And I haven't ordered anything off of Fiverr in a while. And this here is like completely, I'm completely dissatisfied with Fiverr. And this video is more or less of just to let you know what could potentially happen on Fiverr. Not that you'll go through this, but this is potentially what can happen and what will happen if you're completely dissatisfied with the lack of understanding that the person who says they can do the task that you're hiring them to do, that if they can't do it, like basically you could potentially just be stuck. Now, mind you, let me just walk you through everything. So basically the order's he submitted me the order already. And the funny thing is that they're called anytaskstudio. Yeah, you could do it, but you're not saying that you're going to do it right. So for the most part, the requirement was that, so I got a client that needed a Shopify site built in like a very, very short amount of time. And I typically I can't do like short amount of time projects because you need revisions. However, I can design the site and I can offload it, meaning that I actually have projects that have deadlines. This project came in real quick. So we were like, hey, if it needs to be simple enough, we'll design a simple site to achieve your goals. So what I do is I'll mock everything up, I'll outsource it. And specifically for Shopify, WordPress, we do everything in house. But for Shopify, sometimes we'll just outsource the work. We'll do the design and then it's kind of like think about an architect, people that design homes. They do the design, but then they give the design to actual home builders to actually do the work. That's basically what we did. We built the blueprint, a very defined blueprint, and then we hand it off to builders sometimes. This is the first time in like 8 years that we've had to do this, right? So sorry about that's how mad I am. Anyway, so the requirements that he's saying that I need to provide is a store URL, store email, store password. Just leave your email if you don't have a Shopify account. Thanks. For the most part, I did not do any of that. I actually just gave him direct access to the Shopify account that we already had built. And for the most part, I have a one-page simple design I need for my Shopify store. No navigation, just logo and header. Purchase button needs the link directly here. And then I need it done by prior to August 1st, right? Now, if you look over here, he put August 1st, 12/29. But hey, if it's 29 minutes into the first, I'm not tripping. As long as I can get the stuff. You can see that it was a $30 project. After Fiverr charges their fee and taxes, it's $34.11, right? Let's fast forward. This here is, because I don't want to download and waste your time with this. This archive zip is all the images and icons that need to be on the site, which isn't much. This is an Adobe Xd file. Basically, Adobe Xd is what I'm about to show you next. This is the file that produced all the exports, meaning that if you got Adobe Xd, you literally can just open up the XD file, see the exact fonts, see the images, and you can just see exactly how the site is going to be built, right? So mind you, I sent all of this over and I'm like, you're good to go. Like, as long as you got access to the account, you literally could build the full site with just the Adobe Xd file. What is the Adobe Xd file? Let's show you. So this is the Adobe Xd file, and don't mind you, it's cut off down here below because it can't fully render on bigger screens. But just know that we're supposed to see two books right here as one graphic, right? We're supposed to see this text in this manner. There's supposed to be a gold border right here. We've got an area with some text, icons, and all that good stuff there. If we scroll down, got a book, some text, bullet points, right? Nice, simple, just like I told you. Nice, simple site. This area here was a little bit weird because we can't embed these testimonials, so we did something a little bit different. Meaning that the end of the story is just that I actually finished designing this site on my own once I noticed maybe 10 minutes prior to him submitting me the site that it was horrible. So and then scroll down, then there's another purchase button with this text right here. So nevertheless, this is the exact design that he got, and he or she got all of these assets, the text, everything, right? The Adobe Xd file has all of this, and you can export all of this information out, copy, paste the text, everything. Now, this is what he did. And actually, let me see if I can do a side-by-side comparison. And keep in mind, the main reason why I'm doing this video, I hate that it's doing that. I hate that it's cropping that out. You know what we can do? Let me X that out. This is the actual Adobe Xd file. So if you remember, I said that it's Adobe Xd. So Adobe Xd basically, let me go to design. Like I can click on all of these elements and export them out. Like that's what I mean by how easy it is. Like you can see the full design. It's here, right? Let's click the play button. Let's move this out of the way. Let's come here. All right. I think we got a full, there we go. Not the best experience to be showing you this, but it'll do. All right, so let's see. Maybe I could do this. So first thing that you notice is this button. This isn't even the right green. You see that? Actually, let me just move this out the way. I think y'all will remember what everything looks like. So this is the right green. Where did he get this green from? Like, what is this green, right? The button is supposed to be, let me actually make this bigger, this color, and it's supposed to have rounded corners, right? And this is very important that it has rounded colors. But at the very least, please make it the right color green, right? So then you scroll down. What's wrong with this section? Well, no, we're not even done with this section. There's a gold border that's supposed to be under the bottom of this section. Like 100% under at the bottom of this section. Where is it at right here? Right? From there, where's the information under my icons? Where is it? There's no information under my icons. Like, I'm like, so you just got random icons and no text under it. Okay. You got the book. Oh, don't even start it on this part. So the book's supposed to be to the right and the text is supposed to be to the left. Book is to the left and the text is to the right. Then where's the border that separates this section? Where's the border that separates this section? And once again, you can submit revisions, but keep in mind, today it's August 1st, 8:08 Central Standard Time. Now, mind you, this particular individual, I don't know, he's not from the state, so he might be a day ahead, day behind, whatever the case it may be. But my whole thing is just that it's basically from the time that you saw on Fiverr, it is officially 7.5 hours after the due date. But wait till the kicker when I go back to Fiverr, because there's a part where I'm just like, I actually requested a refund, which caused me to record this video, and apparently the sellers have to approve it, which makes sense. Like Fiverr shouldn't be in that much control where they can just give you somebody else's money back, specifically after they actually attempted to do the job. But the idea is just that he basically was trying to say, oh, well, I'm not going to give you a refund, but if you have any revisions, please let me know type deal. But I'll do it tomorrow. But the site needs to launch today, or should have been launched already. And at the same time, he also told me the reason why he can do it tomorrow was because they're celebrating some festival. And I am just like, it blows my mind that I'm asking for a refund and you don't care enough for the refund. You don't care enough. Like, if you're too busy to give me to actually fix the work, right? Because you're celebrating, why not just go ahead and refund the money so that I'm not your headache anymore and I can go off and do my own thing. But the key thing with Fiverr, and I'm completely ranting at this point, but the thing with Fiverr is that everything is predicated on reviews, right? The moment I give this man a bad review, I guarantee you he's going to say, if you take the review down, I'll give you a refund. That's the game of freaking Fiverr. And it's just like, it blows my mind that you got to do this. But I'm actually not going to give him a review. I'm going to approve the project, which is going to be real jacked up because there's no way to say that I'm approving a dissatisfied project. Like, and that's the part where I don't like Fiverr either. Like, let's just say you wanted to close the door on everything and call it a day. Well, you technically can only really give good feedback to close out a project, because if you're closing out, you must be satisfied, right? In this case, no. But nevertheless, we'll go through that process together because I haven't done it in a while. Also, there's a purchase button here. There does not need to be a purchase button here. The main reason why is because this is actually a bundle. That's why you see both of the books here. This is just a section to break down this particular product and this particular book and this particular book. So when you put a purchase button here, it makes it seem as if I can just buy this one book. So that's why in the mock-ups, there is no button. Like, this is just an informational piece. Anyway, we could wrong color too. You put a button where it didn't need to be, and it's a wrong color. Then we scroll down. This background color, I don't know where he or she got this from. This is supposed to be more or less of an off-white gray at the lightest. This is yellowish. Like, what is this? And then there's a button. I didn't put a button here. Continue to scroll down. This is the one area where he could have did almost whatever else he wanted to do to make this work. This is more or less of literally, this is just like, hey, I'm just going to put this review here, which is this 5-star review. Awesome book, apparently. But the idea is just that this section here, he instead of like, this is just one big graphic. This is actually a graphic, but he didn't even just take the time to type out the word testimonial. He just took meaning that he knew how to export everything out of Adobe Xd because he exported out testimonials. Testimonials is actual text that you could have put in so that you could highlight it just like you did here. Don't even get me started on wrong font size and everything. And then down here below, wrong color green, wrong color. This was where you could have just made the button white. You put this color green. The text looks bad. And then if you look here, 2020, Mind Your Tax Business, crafted with love by Uncommon Ink. What the hell does this say? 2020 Mind Your Tax Business, designed by Out of the Box Sandbox, powered by Shopify. And it's aligned to the left. And we got this little gray, nasty color right above it. What is this, right? So you completely did a bad job. And let's go ahead and get to it. So I submit so basically it's just bad, right? So the requirements were sent. And he literally just did what he wanted to do. Oh, hold on. Let me show you one more thing. What is this? This drop? Like, I don't even know what this is. Where did this come from? Because once again, if you look at the Adobe Xd file, there's no drop shadow or nothing. It's just the book. Who cares? From here, right? Oh, then there's a black border at the top. Oh my God. Now I'm just finding stuff. Man, this is ridiculous. Anyway. So with that said, you can see that this is the case. So we come to delivery. He's saying thanks. This is basically where we're at now. Delivery 1. We scrolled. No, we can't scroll down. Respond in the next 3 days, or the order will be automatically approved and completed. I bet it will. Let me see. Activity. Your order delivery is here. Blah 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 blah. All right. So this is where. So it's August 1. 2:20 in the morning, meaning that he submitted it. No, I submitted the cancellation 2:20 because it was just like it's gonna you weren't online. Once you you went offline the moment that it was done. So there was no way for me to either to talk to this guy and let him know before submitting the canceled order, and then by 2:20 I had already redesigned the site anyway. And we just come down here. I want to cancel my order. The seller is not qualified to do the work I requested. And that's how I feel. I'm not saying that he can't design. He's just not capable of taking a blueprint and making this home for my client with the blueprint that I provided. And this is where I just express. I sent you exact mock-ups of exactly what I wanted, and you 100% did not deliver. Colors were wrong. Content is missing. Overall, this is horrible. I'm officially behind on this launch of my book. Please cancel the order. Boom. This is the part that pisses me off. We are busy in our festival. He starts off neglecting me as a client, and I'm just like, because he's celebrating. I don't know what this is. If it's something that you gotta be at, awesome. But I guess you shouldn't have told me that you could get my project done by this date and offer unlimited revisions if things are gonna prevent you from hitting my due date, right? So please be patient. We will do changes that are required tomorrow. I don't need changes, right? I need my money back because there shouldn't be changes. I can understand if a button was too big, too small. Maybe you had the wrong font, but at least everything was designed out as far as the layout was right. But I'm like, there's so much stuff that's wrong. Like, I'm just like, just give me my money back, because in all honesty, we can just redo the site. I'm gonna show you the site. And then basically there's this section down here where, in case there's an issue, we always encourage our members to first communicate directly to find a solution. If you need further assistance, our customer support specialists are here to help. Right. So the idea is that, my response to this is to completely do this video, and I'm going to leave a response with a link to this video and then 2 images side by side about what he did. Right now, mind you, this is what he did. Now I'm going to show you simply. Okay, so this is what we did quickly. Some of the things here are a little bit different, but this was more or less so that we can actually get everything up and running in time. So got the 2 images, got the bordered image. We got the text with the icons. We've got the book to the right, content to the left, book to the left, content to the right. No drop shadow. Image, the actual off-white gray, the gold borders. We just put this big image here as a temporary because we need to figure out a different way to do it. But at the very least, it's here. And then at the bottom, I just did something. We actually made like a last second change. So basically, this is what we did at the bottom just to show both books and have the pre-order button. And then from there, things that aren't in the mock-up, like this messenger, that's just the site's built on Shopify, so we don't really mock that up. And the icons, payment icons at the bottom aren't necessarily there, but the client wanted it after we completed the site at whatever time o'clock in the morning. And then it says 2020, mind your tax business crafted with love by Uncommon Ink, right? So the idea is just that we did this, right? Now, mind you, this is a bit different than the mock-ups. However, this here is what we designed basically versus this. Come on, man. This isn't even tomato. This is night and day. So the idea is just that at this point, I've done the work. The other company missed the work, and I don't know. It's crazy, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to click on view delivery. We're going to come here. Are you pleased with the delivery and ready to approve? If I click on yes, got everything needed. Great. Once approved, this delivery, your order will be marked complete. Any revisions after this step may be subject to extra costs, right? So once again, it's just $34.11. I'm not tripping. So I'm going to click on approve final delivery, right? From here. Oh, I can leave a bad review. Not satisfied at all. Oh, let me give him the business. Communication with the seller. Boom. Service as described. Boom. Buy again recommended. No. Oh my God. So here we go. So the idea here is just that sent an exact mock-up of what we needed designed, and the seller did not follow any of instructions per our requirements. Oops, completely let my finger. Requirements: do not purchase from this seller. This requirement delivered. Also did not meet. What didn't he do? He met the deadline with a crappy delivery. Also did not have great customer service. Seller put my project on the back burner due to a festival they'd rather be in. Meaning, they wanted to party versus take care of me as a customer. Here is a link. I can't do a link to a video review. Go to YouTube and search. What is it? What is the name of this seller? anytaskstudio. Sucks at Shopify. Put those in quotations. anytaskstudio sucks at Shopify, and you will see my full experience. Stay away. All right, so wrote that. Boom, send feedback. Your order was complete. Awesome. I could rate the experience again. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Cool beat. So basically, what's going to happen now is I got to upload this video to YouTube, and it's then literally mark it as this. And what's going to happen is that he's going to be so ready to give me back this $34.11. And the main reason why is because he only has 20 reviews, right? I'm the 21st. So keep in mind, people don't just want to look at the 5-star reviews. Like 5 stars, I don't even want to waste my time reading. I want to see the 1-star review. And the idea is just that when they see that, I hope at the very least, if he continues to get business, awesome, right? Awesome for him because he's able to still make money. But in my case, I'm just like, I don't recommend this like whatsoever. But anyways, this was the end of the video. To conclude all of what I'm telling you or speaking about, for the most part, use Upwork.com. Just use Upwork.com and hire a professional there. It was just quicker to get someone on Fiverr in this specific instance because you could just click on an option and it just says find seller. And for the most part, this, what you saw the website needed to be, typically in Shopify could have been done in an hour. So basically this guy could have made $30 for the hour, or potential hour, to get this stuff done. And basically where he's out of Pakistan, I believe that $30 goes a whole lot farther in Pakistan than it does here in the States. So the idea is just that, yeah, man, this is like, don't use Fiverr. I mean, I'm not saying don't use Fiverr, but it's just like this is what you could end up wasting your time on. Meaning that what happens if you would have hired this guy and say, okay, cool, not going to give me my money. Cool. No problem. Keep it. I'll just find another guy. But let's say it took 10 guys to finally get the product that you wanted. I would have spent $300 and I could have really just hired somebody here in the States to get that done. But nevertheless, y'all take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.